So, apologies for how I ended the last episode. I was hypoglycemic, and if anyone's ever had hypoglycemia, yeah, I needed to eat. My blood sugar was too low, and I had to eat. I was shaking. It was horrible. So yeah, that was rough. I really should have just not played Genshin or stopped playing Genshin to eat, but I just kept, charging forwards, and that was the result. So sorry about that. Anyway, it is early morning because today is the day that Final Fantasy comes out. Wow, it's been a while since I logged in. Jesus Christ. Obviously, this is recording the day before the episode releases. You know what I mean. So I just need to quickly smash this out so we have an episode for Friday. Otherwise, we had nothing for Friday. I'm sorry, what was that? Pelagic Primavality. Okay, sure. Whatever you want to call it. Is it going to make sense in English? Probably not. But you can call it whatever the hell you want to call it. Anywho, I don't need to tell you guys what the plan is for the timetable for Genshin episodes, but sometimes I just feel like it's nice to communicate. So, yeah, Final Fantasy comes out today.
Are for now, but...
So I do want to play that. I've decided I want to play it. It took a bit of thought. I've decided I want to play it. So I'll be playing Final Fantasy. I'm also trying to play Last Epoch. Haven't played that in many, many days, but it's a thing I've got to do. I still need to get through the Warhammer game, Rogue Trader, but that's kind of put on the back burner while I do these other two games. And I also have the passion at the moment, as I've mentioned before, to write my TTRPG, which is really rare because, the passion for writing comes and goes in waves. So I need to ride the wave while I'm still here. So that means less time for Genshin. So instead of doing Genshin 7 days a week, which I had previously been doing, it'll bring it back to 5 days a week, so weekdays. So just as an FYI. How long it lasts, I don't know. We'll see how we go. Anywho, we completely missed Shao. Thank you for reminding me about that. Completely forgot. Too late. Lunara's gone. I don't think he's going to be at the statue of Pervasius anymore. Poor guy. He was waiting to launch a Shao Lantern with me. Oh, my heart. I should probably go see a video and see what it was like, because I emotionally want to witness that scene. Anyway, we have a few wishes. We may as well do that. But also, 4 days are up, which means I should be able to buy shit. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Oh, no, really? Are you kidding me? 22 hours? You're going to do me like that? That is rude. Well, nothing we can do about that one. So we'll just wish with what we have. Like I said, I'm not thrilled about Chao, but he seems nice to play. So if I get him, I get him. If I don't, I don't. So we're just going to use up the 28 wishes. Am I expecting anything? Absolutely, fuck me. Absolutely not. But it'll build pity for Chiori. So let's just keep going. I'm pretty sure I would have been at 0 pity, correct? No. Yes. Kind of, yes. Yes, I was. Okay, never mind. We will keep going, building up pity, getting weapons I don't need. Another Ningguang! I did say that one day I want to level you up. Even though everyone keeps saying she's a bad character. I like Ningguang. I don't like that she's Geo, because I find Geo useless, as do most people. But as a person, I like Ningguang. So, yeah.
If you awake to a knife in your throat, if monsters dig their claws into you,
what was that?
if death comes...
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Xiao. I'm stunned. That's what? I think there was 8 there, and I think I must have had like 2 or so pulls. It's like 10 pulls. Be still my heart. Wow. What were you thinking? I appreciate that. Thanks, Xiao. Except now I don't get the gratification of using all 20 of my wishes. Although, to be fair, I do need to build up pity again still for the next, even though I don't really need any of these characters. Build up pity for Chiori. Sorry, brain, stop computing. Look, 7 o'clock in the morning is rough for me. Even though I've been up for an hour, the brain's just not churning. Yeah, although I could use it on a more useful banner. But, fuck it, let's go. I thought I was going to be using all my pulls. I'm bloody using all my pulls, alright? At least we get closer to failed pity as well, if that's where we're going to go with this. I'm just amazed. Wow, Shao. He really went on join the team, didn't he? Damn, he was keen. I appreciate that. Eagerness is a trait to be desired. Asterisk. Exceptions apply. When does this even end? Oh, it's a long banner. Yep, 12 days. Yep. Me thinking, oh, when's the next update? Ages away. Oh no, the streamers this week. Why? Riddle me this though. The Genshin streams always seem to be on weeks where there are big game releases. And I'm like, bro, I do not have time to watch and react to your streams. Why are they so terrible at picking weeks? Yeah, I know it's on a 6-week rotation or 12-week rotation. I'm not stupid. I understand that concept. But it just seems mighty inconvenient if you ask me. Welcome again, Ningguang. I appreciate you not giving me her. So I'll take that. I mean, you could give me a level up with your Yao Yao. I mean, one day I'm going to use her. I promise. One day. This game has years yet, so I can't promise when that day will be. Ready. So we've got 20 pity towards my next character. Which is nice. Hopefully we'll get Chiori. I can technically get one more wish. I mean, we may as well, right? It's there. We may as well. Boom. 21 pity towards the next character. Shall. Sorry, I don't have to hold that. What is your level up materials actually? Oh no, Qingxian? And more slime? That sucks.
This is it?
Bruh, you're giving me shade. I didn't have to level you, you know. You should be appreciative. Ding wang. Oh, I got you to C6! Ningguang, you absolute legend! You're welcome, Ningguang. I'm gonna level you one day. Wow, you're like 40 or something already. Oopsies, that is so not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. She's a 50! Wow. One day, don't you need core lappers? It would totally be a you thing to need core lappers to level. Am I just being stereotypical because it's yellow and core lappers is orange? She doesn't need it. It's brilliant. Oh, she needs glaze lilies. Yeah. Nah. That's not happening. Basalt? Ew. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, I don't know about that, Ningguang. You may be on your own for that one for a short while. What do we even have to do other than that? We have this one here. Oh dear. Receive a Friends from Afar Part 1. One day you and Pam went past the Wangshi Inn only for a notice to attract your attention. Okay. Speaking of which, even if I were to find Shout at Pervasius' statue, how am I supposed to even remember where that shit is? I don't... Is it there? I thought it was somewhere in this region. I don't remember where Pervasius is. Was it a temple or was it just a statue? I don't remember. I don't remember. Or is it over here? I remember nothing. And it'd be out of the game by now anyway. Never mind. I'm just coping because I regret missing that opportunity. I listened to him when he spoke and then like I waited a week and then played the game again and forgotten that week. Shao, I'm at your home. Can you pity me? No? Okay. Well, I guess I'm not worthy of your pity. Where are we actually going? It is inside the building, yes? I think it's inside the building, but there has got to be a faster way than actually going down the building. Oh, like the lift? Yeah, that would have been a good way to get down. Would have been much quicker as well. Wait, isn't there a gap in the staircase, or did we fix that? Surely we fixed that. Otherwise, it wouldn't be telling me to go this way, right? Next thing you know, I could have just walked outside the building. This would have been so much quicker. It is outside the building. I just went the slow way. Bulletin board. Tired? Sorry, I was reading hiring. It's voice acted?
Chef willing to pay top Mora salary negotiable.
What happened to Smiley?
Look, Traveler, an urgent hiring notice and they're paying top Mora too. Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that.
You just want to eat it. You don't want to cook it. Plus, you don't know how to cook. I have to cook everything for you. But where's Chef Smiley? Strange. Why would Wangshi Inn suddenly need a new chef?
You're right. It is strange. Do you think something happened to Yanxiao?
Was his name Yanxiao?
Barely lets anyone ever.
I thought it was Smiley. Yanxiao Smiley?
Doesn't exactly seem like the type to hire help.
Don't remember. Haven't spoken to him for a bit.
The notice says interested parties should go upstairs and talk to the innkeeper
I just came from upstairs.
Should we go and see what's up?
You want to check up on Yan Xiao? You want to check how much the job pays, don't you?
Well, that. And to check up on Yan Xiao, of course.
Uh-huh. I don't believe you. Not for a second, Paimon. Okay. I'm totally not doing that manually. Wow, they look baffled.
Boss, there's really no need for this. It's just a little burn, that's all. It won't get in the way of my work.
He's injured?
Perhaps not, but continuing to work will only hinder your recovery. You need to rest for a few days. We'll figure something out.
Dude, do what you're told and heal.
Huayan! Yan Xiao!
Oh? Traveler and Paimon! What brings you to this neck of the woods?
Isn't it rare that we ever speak to Hyan? Don't we normally talk to the lady off to the side? Goldette? I forgot her name already. We saw your hiring notice downstairs.
And we decided to come check up on Yan Xiao.
Wow, she admits it.
I knew we shouldn't have posted that notice. It's really nothing to worry about. I'm fine. I swear.
I don't want to be the one to say this, but where are you burnt? The bandages on his arms is normal, isn't it? Or am I misremembering?
How kind of you.
Yeah, because he's got
My
his ankles
thanks
done
to
as
you
well.
both. And thanks on Yan Xiao's
Where's
behalf
he
too.
burnt?
There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Yan Xiao. Just tell them what happened.
Yeah, man, I'm in suspense. Tell me what happened.
Oh, all right. Well, basically, we had a lot of guests pouring in for the lantern rite. Things got busy, I started rushing, and I ended up accidentally burning my hand while plating a dish.
Well, it doesn't seem serious if you're not covering it up, like it's not oozing anywhere. Although some things say that you shouldn't cover up burns because it helps them to heal. But like if it's your hands, you need to use the damn things just for everyday life, so you kind of have to. Yeah, and I also see no burn. It doesn't sound like you. Also, how burnt are you that you can't work? I burn my hands all the time, man. Am I careless? No, I think I just rush things. I've got 2 matching burns actually on my index fingers. One was from a hair color at PAX last year. That was a pretty severe burn. And then as soon as I came back to work, I hit it on the toaster, the sandwich press toasting thingy at work in the exact same spot on the other finger. So I had literally mirroring burns, bro. And you just slap a Band-Aid on it and you continue about your day. How burnt is it on your hand that you can't do anything?
Well, you know what they say. Play with fire long enough and you're bound to get burned. Even the best chefs slip up sometimes. Anyway, it's nothing, just a tiny burn. I can still...
Although, to be fair, he's insinuating that he burnt himself on the actual fire, which is going to be very hot. Although I suppose... Yeah, no, I suppose fire would be hotter than heated utensils, heated metal.
Now. I don't want you pushing yourself.
You heard the boss.
You'll only make it worse. And then you'll be looking at more than just a couple of days off to recover.
You don't want an infection if you pop the skin of the burnt part. Blech.
But the lantern rite's only just finished. And we're still getting tons of guests. Now's not a good time for me to rest.
You don't get to make that decision, sir. Your employer is instructing you to rest.
Plus, lots of the guests are visiting
Get Xiao
from
to
other
cook.
nations. We can't just bring
think
in some
Xiao knows how to
random
cook.
chef off the street.
Hey!
We have a reputation to uphold.
What am I, chop liver?
I refuse to let someone else ruin the good name we've made for ourselves here.
I take offense to that. Can Xiangling just pitch in for a few days?
Listen
Dad
to you.
can run Wongmin,
Anyone would think that you're the boss and not me.
right?
But he's not wrong. Yan Xiao was one of the favorites in the Masterful Chefs tournament. No matter how you look at it, his are big boots to fill.
Not least of all because he's a man compared to my small traveler size.
I don't mean to boast, but any chef of my caliber probably has their own restaurant to look after. It's not going to be easy to find someone who's got the skills and has the time to help us out.
As I said, Xiangling's father can run Wongmin. She'd be happy to help, right?
Looks like we might have to increase the pay we're offering even further.
I mean, if you're not offering much pay, who are you really going to incentivize to work for you?
Do we know anyone that's a good chef and has the time to help out?
Are you insinuating, Xiao? Whoever could it be?
Oh, of course, you!
Oh, I wasn't talking about me.
Oh, right.
Wait, what?
Yes. Now I think about it, I do recall hearing good things about your cooking ability. I suppose I'd added you to my mental list of people who can hold their own in a combat situation, but forgot you can cook.
I think the better question to be asking is, why would I have time for this? I got things to do, man.
Why are you even keeping a mental list of people who can fight?
Paimon asking the real questions here.
Maybe a story for another time.
Is there an
More
impending
importantly,
battle at Bongshuin?
I'm sure Yan Shao would be comfortable leaving his kitchen in your hands, if anyone's. What do you think, Yan Shao?
Nobody asked for my opinion, but I think it's a terrible idea.
Well, since it's you, I suppose that's better than anyone else.
I don't really feel like that's a ringing endorsement, Yanchal, but thank you.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we do it?
Oh yay, someone finally asked for my opinion. No. You said something about increasing the oh, Jesus Christ. Never thought I'd see the day when Yanchal leaves his kitchen.
I should warn you that cooking for customers is quite a different ballgame from cooking for yourself.
I know.
So I'll stick around the kitchen over the next few days to help smooth things over.
That's fine, as long as you don't do any backseat cooking and you don't touch anything.
Oh.
Heal.
So he's not leaving the kitchen after all?
Jesus, she sounds so disappointed.
I believe there's some spare kitchenware here at the inn. Boss, would you mind?
Of course, of course. I'll take care of it.
What? I'm confused.
Whew. All done. Come, take a look. This was made with your measurements in mind.
Kitchens are universal, sir. Yeah, it sucks if you're too tall or too short, but kitchens are universal. This carpentry is incredible. You've missed your true calling. What a waste of resources. And what happened to your previous kitchen?
Ah, it's nothing. A little handicraft and elbow grease goes a long way. All right, Yan Shao. I'll leave you to take it from here.
You really went to all the trouble of building a new stovetop? What was wrong with the original? Boy, you really hate when people touch your stuff, huh?
Clearly. You should see somebody about that.
No, it's nothing like that. As boss always says, hire who you trust and trust who you hire. I just thought the original setup might be a little, tall for you.
Are you telling me that Wangshu Inn was built for your specifications? That sounds weird. Well, everyone looks short compared to you. I don't think it would be that big of a problem.
Anyway, as I was saying, cooking for guests is different from cooking for yourself.
Yeah, I know. You're trying to
Not
suck
only
me out.
do you have to execute on taste, aroma, and appearance, but you also need to ensure speed, precision, and consistency.
You're speaking to me like I'm stupid. Yeah, I get that.
Having the right equipment is a big part of that. Ill-suited equipment doesn't just make the job more tiring, it also slows you down. And paying customers don't have unlimited patience.
Well, you're trying mine at the moment. Can you move on with it, sir?
Sometimes cooking is all about being well prepared. That's how you ensure speed.
That's great.
Okay, and what about precision and consistency?
Don't encourage him, Paimon.
Precision all comes down to using your eyes. Where to slice into a particular cut of meat, how much oil to use, how to tell when a dish is done cooking.
Yeah, it's called following a recipe.
When you cook for yourself, you can always add salt if it's too bland or add water if it's too salty. You can tweak the taste as you go, but in a restaurant, there's not that much room for trial and error.
Again, if you just follow a recipe, they'll all be consistent at the very least. I'm not worried about that.
Worst case scenario, Paimon can deal with any subpar dishes by making sure they get properly disposed of.
Trash disposal unit.
The final thing you have to focus on is consistency. You have to be able to handle the most challenging orders with the same level of technique and skill as the easiest ones. This is particularly important when you have guests from all over, each with their own tastes and preferences. You have to cater to their own dietary needs, while also giving them the opportunity to enjoy our local delicacies.
I mean, yes, but also at the same time, no.
This last point is making Paimon's head spin.
Don't worry. Matter of fact, someone as well-traveled as you may even have a better handle on it than me once you get started.
Is it just gonna be like a mini game?
And of course, I'll be around to help you over the next few days. I don't think we'll have any trouble making all our guests feel right at home.
Talk to him and start work. Okay.
Wind, hear me.
I'm sick of seeing everybody at half health. Damn you, Farina.
There's no time to lose, so let's get started.
Atmospheric. Nice work.
I imagine you probably have a good handle on the cooking side of things already. What you need to pay attention to is remembering each table's order.
That's what pen and paper is for.
Try not to get them mixed up.
Bruh, that's what pen and paper is for. Why would you just rely on memory when you can just write that shit down? Duh.
Oh, Paimon's memory is like a steel trap.
Like hell it
It's
is.
gonna be a cinch.
At the end of the day, oh, it's not even a minigame. What is the point of this then? I don't even like minigames, but I'm disappointed.
Which ticket are we on again? Table 1 was onions, but no chilies. Table 2 was chilies, but no onions. And table 3 was, chilies, but hold the chilies?
All the guests have already finished eating. Snap out of it, Paimon.
Was Paimon just sleep floating?
I don't think that's a thing. You've been talking nonsense since about halfway through the day.
We didn't even get a break in the middle.
Well, that's illegal.
Paimon's brain is turned to mush. Is it always this busy here?
You need to get onto an award of some kind, or unionize, or get some sort of contract, because that is not legal.
No, but this is peak season. You both did a mighty fine job for your first time serving guests at the inn. Luckily, all our customers were familiar faces this time around, so we didn't get any strange requests. Otherwise, today would have been even more challenging.
No strange request? Someone asked for almond tofu drizzled in soy sauce. Even Paimon has never tried that combination.
Ew. Ew. Almond flavoring with soy? Ugh.
It's a wide world out there. People have all kinds of different tastes. Being able to cater to all is the real essence of Liyue cuisine. Also, the thing about requests is that they're usually very specific. So as long as you do what they asked, you're unlikely to have any issues. What's really tricky is when guests give you free rein to do anything you want.
Excuse me. Are you still open by any chance?
Is that Xiao?
Paimon knows that voice. Let's go check it out.
Does he want almond tofu as well? As long as he doesn't want the soy sauce.
What
Oh,
should
it's
we do?
Fremine. Why the
It
fuck are
doesn't
you lot
look
here?
like anyone's here. If only we'd gotten here a bit sooner.
You are quite late, guys.
It's all
What
right.
the hell are you doing here?
If we start building a campfire now, we'll be eating before too long.
Right. Besides, if anyone's to blame, it's Linny. So busy being a greedy culture vulture that he lost track of time.
It's always Lenny's fault. Let's just accept that.
Linny, Lynette, Fremine, it is you!
Paimon? So, is the Traveler here?
Does Fremine have a crush on the Traveler? I don't recall that developing. Greetings.
Traveler, Paimon! What a nice surprise!
Linny, I have to say, it's never a nice surprise if you're involved. But the lovely Lynette, of course, she's the cutest character in the game. Really, I actually really like her face shape. And her hair. It's so cute.
Paimon was gonna say the same thing. We're just lending a helping hand at the end.
You fill the three of them in. I guess I gotta feed
Anyway,
them now,
so that's
hey.
how we ended up here. But what about you guys? Don't tell us. Father sent you on another mission?
But don't they normally do missions within Fontaine? Why are they outside Fontaine?
No, quite the opposite, actually. We're in Liyue on vacation, and while we're here, I thought a cultural tour might be in order.
Father said we deserve some rest after everything that happened recently. Otherwise, it could jeopardize our next mission.
She's such a sweetheart. It always amuses me when they're all on vacation, but like none of them have any bags, none of them have any gear with them. It's just them.
It's not every day we get this kind of opportunity. Linny thought it might be fun to spend some time in Liyue, especially since it's Lantern Rite season.
But you've missed the actual Lantern Rite. I think it's a bit late for your holiday. And the cultural tour Linny mentioned?
We could hardly pass up the opportunity to watch a Liyue-style magic show. Although, I think they call it conjuring here.
We've never seen a magician in Liyue. This is news to me.
In our time here, we've seen conjuring tricks incorporated into a Liyue opera show, and even a wushu dance. It was amazing.
So, we decided to stay here for a few more days to see what other forms of inspiration this land might have in store for us. We visited Granny Roshin in Chingsa village not long ago, and today we continued our cultural tour in the area around here.
In the end, though, we lost track of time. We haven't even eaten anything yet.
And speaking of
That's
eating,
how you get hypoglycemic.
as you know, seafood is a big part of both Liyue and Fontaine cuisine, but it's cooked very differently here.
Yes. Despite your two countries, nations, bordering each other, you have very different culinary tastes. Same could be said for Liyue Monster, I suppose.
We simply had to try some local seafood after coming all this way. That's another reason why we decided to extend our trip.
Oh, need any recommendations? What have you tried so far?
That fish one with the misleading name. Sounds bland, but it's drowning in hot chilies.
What?
Oh, you mean blackback perch soup? You're right. The name doesn't give much away.
Did you say soup? It says stew.
It looked and smelled so appetizing that Lynette took a huge mouthful, blissfully unaware that she was about to set her mouth on fire.
Oh no.
She could barely speak for the rest of the day after that.
Oh my god, I feel so sorry for you, Lynette. That is horrible.
Luckily, that wasn't a huge adjustment for her.
She disagrees. That was different.
What? Aren't you guys hungry too?
Yes, a little.
Yes, I'm ready to eat. Traveler, I'm afraid we'll have to send you back to the kitchen now.
I don't like the way you said that, Lenny. No problem, what would you like?
Good question. I doubt we'll be able to decipher the menu, so why don't you recommend something? You should be pretty familiar with our tastes.
No, I don't know any of your culinary tastes, actually. Okay, I'll figure something out.
One more thing. Please, if you have a heart, don't make it spicy.
Wasn't planning on it. Wasn't planning on it. Vyong. Well, hold on. There are other people here still. I know they always inhabit the place, but still. Is it gold dirt? I was right, it's good dirt. Okay, what up? That was weird. I pressed F and she darted forward like that.
Fontaine, huh? No wonder they can't handle too much spice. Still, if we make the food too bland, they might as well be eating back home.
Not necessarily. One, that's insinuating that Fontainian food is all bland. But secondly, spice does not mean it's not bland. There are other things that can make it not bland, and spice is not synonymous with Liyuean culture. Food. You have other flavors, you know. What do you recommend?
There's this crab and shrimp stir-fry I know that could work. It's quite heavily seasoned, but it's a lot milder than it looks. It has a light but really satisfying flavor.
Ooh, that sounds perfect! What's it called?
Well, this is where it gets interesting. They call it the Palace Jewels.
Why?
The crab roe is
Ew.
supposed to look like pearls of gold.
Ew.
And the shrimp meat,
Ew.
like chunks of jade.
Oh, you're really not appealing that to me. That's a pretty enigmatic name.
Here's the recipe. When you're ready, go ahead and give it a try.
What is the actual point of this quest, by the way? I'm failing to see a point. Any challenge of receiver of friends from afar, you must continuously prep, mix, and cook to make a dish that the guest wants. Here's the minigame. After you begin prepping, the indicator on the slider will move back and forth between each end. When the indicator points to the corresponding area, click on the button to mark one instance of success. After you begin mixing, hold the button to make the indicator bar move over the sliding ring. When the indicator bar points to the prompted area, release the button to mark one instance of success. After you begin cooking, the indicator on the slider will move back and forth between each end. When the indicator points to the corresponding area, click on the button to mark what that's like saying the same thing over and over again. Once cooking is complete, you can plate and decorate the dish. 3 elements of dishes can be decorated. The tableware, accessories, and add-ons. Each element has separate decorations to choose from. Does it matter? The Palace Jewels, required ingredients. Ugh, okay, what is that? What is that? Dun, 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 dun. Serve them up. Okay, looks like I'm just clicking and holding shit over here. Got it. As in, like... Can I use spacebar? Oh, the ping delay. Oh my god. I gotta push it so much earlier than I think. What happens if I fail? I can hit space. Got it. Oh, except I have to use my mouse to hit start. I don't know what's better, clicking or well, it doesn't matter. Hold anyway. Ah! Okay, that answers me. What happens if you get it wrong? She always looks so happy. I like how you can never actually see what's happening over here. Swap ornaments. I don't know. I kind of like the lantern. It's very nice. What goes with the meal? It's hard to say. It matches color-wise. And yeah, green's fine. Sure. Let's go with that.